Reporting live. We are live now. So testing 1 2 3. Hari ini saya mau buat apa? Rasanya kita pengen cari Dewi guys. Masih siap Dewi guys. Mungkin di sini Demi guys dia sudah siap. Demi guys di South Hogwarts region. Udah siap. Sini Demi guys. Hogsmeade Valley. Forbidden Forest. Kita sudah siap. South Hogwarts Valley. This one. Tidak. Okay. Coastal Cabin. Share. Iron Rim sudah juga. Menor Cap pun sudah. Aha, di sini belum. Di Crack Croft. Shire. Itu aja. Dari sini tidak. Nani? The heck? Up. Revelio.
Alohomora.
Wait a second. Sudah buka. I heard that.
Revelio.
Whoop, okay.
Alohomora.
What's so interesting about this?
Revelio.
Giant ship train. Register has several small truckles. Mas mau baca?
What do Revelio.
Damn it, guys. Right. Nah. Dah habis. Dah siap.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Alohomora. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
Oh. Wow, there's so much more.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spin Witches when you can.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid.
Revelio.
That's one. Two. Where's the other one?
Confringo! Merlin himself would be proud.
Before that.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Excuse me, Madam...
Navarro. Bella Navarro. May I help you?
What is it you sell, Madam Navarro?
Potion ingredients, mostly. There's a tidy bit of profit to be made from the most unassuming things. I assume you've studied potions at Hogwarts?
Professor Sharp's class, yes.
Then you should know enough to appreciate my inventory.
How do you collect the items you sell?
Some I collect myself from out there in the countryside, and some I buy wholesale from all over the wizarding world.
What do you have for sale?
Let's see how I can assist you, my lovely.
I have tons of it.
Aren't you sweet? I'll be happy to take this off your hands.
Parah. Ini nanti upgrade juga kan.
Thank you for your time, my sweet.
Revelio.
The Ashwinders cannot be allowed to run roughshod over our way of life.
Is everything all right, madam?
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no! I'd never ask a But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out. I only want Cragcroft to go back to normal. I'm tired of living under the thumb of Selwyn and his cronies.
Selwyn.
Revelio.
Is there anything?
Sounds as if Sylvanus Selwyn has to go.
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it? I tell you this. Hogwarts. You're that hypocrite thief.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you stole.
Crucio! Curse you. Suffer.
If it isn't the little...
Oh, ada satu lagi. Where could it be? Banyak kayak pula. What? Apa lagi? What? Saya pergi buang upgrade dulu lah.
again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special price for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
Thank you for believing in me.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yeah. Let's meet Natty outside of Hogsmeade.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and
Otto
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where can I find them?
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Okay.
I can't quite pick.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received.
We do hope you will consider helping us with our banking needs. We given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our passion.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Oh, it
Now
is
to find
too
Mr.
late.
Bickle's other two friends.
Nani? Kau sini kau bagai. Sini.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Oh, the work it takes to keep a clean house.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Rosie.
Thank you for telling me.
I would love nothing more than to see him rock. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling. to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
What?
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Where? Where's Natty?
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble.
Oh,
Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Okay, okay.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
What? Search the cellar.
Revelio. hidden door.
Up.
Natty must have been taken this way.
Whoa.
I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Using that girl as bait, Alan's coming for her. You ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend has been reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Alive.
Student will be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
What is it? Here.
Revelio.
Okay. There's nothing here.
Go on.
37.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Hogwarts work for him. He can fight his own battles. I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad. I've used unforgivable curses on occasion. Fortunately, I'm not looking to be forgiven.
You may have caused permanent damage to my hearing. Expulso! You'll pay for that.
You're going to regret that. Had enough?
This has become personal.
Revelio.
What are you, shy? I've seen more courage in a Porlock.
Oh.
You'll soon bear the scars of my wrath. You can count on it. I know you're there.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert.
Expulso!
Fell down his back.
Expulso! Quite conductive, aren't we? What are your thoughts on electricity? Expulso! Death from above! Expulso! Expulso! Might want to look up.
Revelio. Confringo!
Let's find the soldier. Right.
Revelio.
Wait a second. Oh, not yet.
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Totally.
He must be here somewhere.
Now to finish the job.
Nate.
You found us. I knew you would
Who's that?
realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Oh.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Oh.
Over here.
Where is it? Familiar.
Mr. Rabe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
That's it?
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
You better.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Kena tutup pa kau. Oh, tidak tutup. Ingatkan lokasinya sudah.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Abe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Go on.
I question anyone who fancies
And then what? No. Okay, nampak ko lang. Right, I have to end this stream. Goodbye.